What is going on, everybody? It's Kevin Dini here for Superpower Review, and welcome to Superpower Review's weekly live stream. What's that comic book? Where I hang out with people from the comic community and we shoot the shit with comic books. We randomly pull comic books for a straight up hour. We try to give as much information about those comic books as possible. It's always a good time, super knowledgeable, but more importantly, it's always fun. Guys, I want to thank you so much for joining us today on this beautiful Saturday. We are starting a little bit earlier than normal, but that's okay because we have some people across the pond. You know, it's like already 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. It's late for them. You know what I mean? They can't stay up any later or something. But I want to thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with us, nerding out with us. It's going to be a great time. We do have one first appearance on the channel today. And I'm actually kind of shocked that it's happening this late in the game because I've been friends with this person for quite a while. We hang out, and I'm super happy that he's finally made an appearance here on What's That Comic Book. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But guys, fantastic panel. Lots of great things today. Also, before I introduce my guests, there's going to be a first on What's That Comic Book. I am actually going to unbox a slab that I got in the mail yesterday. So if you want to stick around and see what I got, you guys definitely want to stick around and check out the show. So guys, very important. Don't forget to smash that like button. That is super helpful. If you guys are watching this on the rewind, let us know your favorite moment in the show. What was one of your favorite comic books that you saw on the live stream? And if you're new here to the channel, don't forget to click on that subscribe button to show your support. Guys, we have a massive 3,500 subscriber giveaway going on where you can win a slab. You can win a bunch of DC comic books, which was donated by one of the people who is here on the panel tonight. And we got also an ASM 361, the first appearance of Carnage, that you could possibly win. So again, guys, after this video, go in this video's description down below, click on the link, find out how to enter and possibly win. And it's also very important that you guys click on links to my panel and you give them their love and support that they truly deserve as well. So let's not waste any more time. Let's meet our panel, and they will slowly start introducing each other, and we can find out who they are. So what's going on, guys? What's up? Whoa! Classic Saturday evening hanging with the gents. Some of my favorite people here on the panel. So let's take a minute. Let's introduce each other. Let's start with Paul. Paul, what's up, man?
All right. I'm Paul Cook, otherwise known as Sector 2815 on YouTube. I have been collecting comics for about 50 years now.
Wow.
So for a long time. On my channel, I have an unboxing coming up. I also do something that's called Guess That Key that Kevin has been on a couple times. We should be coming back hopefully this Wednesday. It's funny, Kevin, because someone asked me where I came up with the idea from Guess That Key on one of the channels this week, and it finally occurred to me where I came up with the idea, and it was, I'm on this show called What's That Comic Book, where everybody shows off comic books, and I thought to myself, what if the person didn't know? What if the other people didn't know what comic book they were going to be showing off?
Right.
And that's how I came up with Guess That Key. So it's like, so you're responsible. It's all your fault.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. It's a fantastic show. It's a lot of fun. Look at Jason. Look at this goofball. This is why I love this panel. No, look at that face. Look at it. Sorry. Paul, always a fantastic time on Guess That Key, even though I lose miserably every week, but it's always fun. I will admit that I do get disappointed that everybody knows what I have within seconds because it's always symbiote related, right? that's all I have for keys is symbiote related keys. But it's a great time, and I always appreciate you having me on.
I appreciate you having me on. This is how I started out on YouTube. I tell everybody that. So again, you're responsible twice.
Okay, thank you. I'll take full responsibility. Peter here is the first appearance today of the channel, and I'm super happy to have him on here finally. So Peter, why don't you talk a little bit about yourself?
Cheers, Ken. So, hi everybody, I'm Peter from Triple J Comics. I've been collecting comics just a little bit less than Paul. I've been collecting about 35 years. Mainly collect these days Marvel key books and first appearances and things like that. My channel is Triple J Comics, Ginger Geordie Geek. because that's where I'm from in England, Newcastle. I do comic book unboxings, toy reviews. I've got a show called What If, where we reinvent characters, and I also sing a few songs from now and then, which Kev's enjoyed and been part of previously. So thank you very much for that, Kev. Love the show, love Kev, I love your channel. So thank you very much. I'm honored to have been invited. Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time coming. Like I've been saying, it's definitely been a little bit. So been wanting to have you on here with the guys for a little bit, and join the Saturday crew. So speaking of Saturday crew, let's get to the original Saturday crew. Let's talk to James. James, what's going on, man?
Thank you for having me, as always, Kez. It's an absolute honor. My name is James Mack. I'm one half of MJ Comics with my brother Mikey. I've been collecting comic books now for about 20, 21 years, maybe 22. I started off just collecting Spider-Man, and I've slowly moved into Silver Age, just collecting any comic cover that I love, any key comics, and getting the things slabbed, which I enjoy unboxing on our channel.
Which a link to the channels in this video description. I think I'm actually I believe that hearing everybody's collecting years, I think I'm the baby here. I wouldn't say collectively, but like, you know, collecting on and off maybe about 10 years on and off.
Baby then. Yeah, but did you collect any when you were younger?
I did, yeah, when I was a kid.
I started then.
But my parents would buy them. I didn't buy them myself. My parents bought me my comic books.
But did you keep hold of some of them?
Yeah, I still have some from when I was a kid.
That's when you started collecting.
Yeah.
So that was what, 40 years?
Do I look that old? Really? Damn. I got the whites to prove it. Jason, what do you got, man?
Well, do you know what? Not a lot, really. I've been going for a couple of years on YouTube. I've got a big subscriber giveaway going on at the moment. It's a 2,000 subscriber giveaway where you can win Strange Academy #1. I've got a 2K subscriber video. All you got to do is WhatsApp video, click the like, leave a comment, and you're in for a chance of winning that comic. And I'll send internationally as well, free of charge. So whether you're in Japan, America, I don't do Russia, sorry. No, don't do Russia. But if you're in Ukraine or anywhere, I will post. I will definitely post to you free of charge that Strange Academy #1 first print, CGC 9.8. I do unboxings mainly with my wife, and I usually get told off by her. She's quite a formidable character, that one. But I also, I do like comic reviews. I'm not going to go down the toy route, to be honest with you, because it's so damn expensive. And I'm already spending a fortune on books. But as you can see from my little setup, I've got a nice little room here with stuff. I've got a new video coming out soon where I've only gone and surprised Amanda once again, whereby I've gone and spent $3,400.
Even more than the Daredevil.
Well, no, because I think that was 3,005.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
But I have bought 2 books, and Amanda's not going to be happy. Let's just say that. So I'm going to do the big reveal of that video. I keep saying, let's do the video. She won't do the video. She's too scared. So we're going to do it tomorrow. We can definitely do it tomorrow. But she doesn't know what it is, what I've got, and it's killing her.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah.
By
the way, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. You are 280 subs away from the goal?
I am at the moment, mate. Yes, we're getting there slowly. It's been a long old slog, but I'm getting about 2 subscribers a day. So, but in 3.5 years, I'll be there.
There you go. I have noticed that there has been a little bit of slope in viewership on YouTube lately. I posted like 3 videos last week and they got nowhere. It's crickets. I tell you, crickets. Gentlemen, yet again, thank you so much for joining me. Guys, if you're watching at the end of the video, don't forget to show these guys some love and support. Click on those links. There's Instagram links and YouTube links in this video's description. So again, make sure you show them some love. All right, guys, we're 10 minutes in. Let's get the show on the road, and let's start off with Paul. Paul, what do you got?
Okay. My comic the first comic I'm going to show is in 1985. DC did their 50th anniversary series called Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is number 8. Very famous cover. The Death of the Flash. The reason why I chose this is because I think it's very topical, because Ezra Miller may have killed the Flash.
Very true. Very true.
What's going on with him? What is going on?
I don't know.
It's not a him, actually. It's a they.
Oh.
Is it? Oh, right.
Oh.
Sorry.
But in some
what
ways,
happened?
thank God, because I hated his portrayal of the Flash. That wasn't Barry Allen or Wally West that he played in Justice League.
It's
It was awful.
just Ezra Miller playing as the Flash.
Yeah, it was awful.
But to be fair, I didn't mind that whole reversing the thing at the end of the Zack Snyder Justice League. I thought that scene was good, but that's probably about it.
Yeah, I guess then Warner Brothers had some sort of big honcho meeting this week on what to do about Ezra Miller and the Flash. And I guess yesterday, I think they announced they were pushing the movie back to next year, I think.
Oh, really?
Right.
I didn't
So
know
now
that.
it's going to be
It's the Flashpoint
2023.
movie, is it?
Yeah,
Flashpoint,
exactly.
right.
So what I think they can do is they can just tack on, since it's about the multiverse, just tack on a scene at the end of the credits with your new Flash, and Ezra Miller is gone.
Yeah, I would give him a big Will Smith smack. Get out of here! You're fired. Give him a Trump. You're fired. That was awful. I'm sorry. I'm not good at Trump impersonations. I can do a Todd McFarlane impersonation all day, but Trump.
Tremendous.
Do your Todd impression then.
Oh no! Hold on, let me get into character here. All right. Ooh. Hey guys, this is Todd McFarlane here. I'm going to be at CGC. Send in your books. I'll sign your books. And
It's Kermit the Frog. It's Kermit the Frog, surely.
I did what I did. Who did I did it? I did it on my friend Old Man Venom's channel the other day, and like, dude, that was hilarious. Oh man. I'll be at CGC. Sign your book. Let me. The emphasis on book. Oh man, this is one of the greatest What's That comic books in a while. Paul, do you have anything else you want to say about the book that you showed off?
No, the book, obviously, in all seriousness, the book itself was just a seminal moment in DC Comics history, obviously. And the thing that it actually kept someone dead for a long time, for more than 20 years. It wasn't like, 6 months later they brought him back, so.
Did you? So I don't collect many DC books, but I do like the Flash. He's one of my favorite characters. Did you like it when they brought Barry back? Because I'd much rather they just kept it with Wally.
You know what? I really like Wally West. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. And now, actually, Wally is now the prime character in the Flash again, in the Flash comics. So Wally is just a lot more relatable, I think, to most comic collectors. I think probably.
Yeah, I think Wally West kind of wins the whole popularity contest when it comes to Flash a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Touche. All right, Pete, what do you got?
So what I've done, Kev, is I've just brought my to send to CGC box. So
Okay.
I've got a kind of a short box full of books that I'm going to send. I'm just going to pick randomly out. So I'll just grab whatever's there. So it could be crap, but we'll see. Oh, it's not. It's nice. So we've got a giant-sized chiller, The Curse of Dracula. This is obviously the first appearance of Lilith, Dracula's daughter. Picked this up a little while ago. Not sure of the date on this one, actually.
70s, got to be in the
Is it-
70s.
yeah, it's in the
June
70s, isn't it?
something.
I want to
Yeah.
say 76.
It's stunning cover. I just love those old horror
Yeah.
covers. You know, all of these
Great.
giant size chillers are superb. Bit of a spec book, maybe. I don't know if you guys are watching Moon Knight. We're definitely moving into the kind of the supernatural side of Marvel. We've obviously just had Morbius out. I'd love to see Dracula in a Marvel property at some point. So yeah, I've had this one for a little while. I think I'm probably going to send it off to CGC. It's not in bad nick, and it's a great story as well. A proper cheesy kind of old style horror story. And she's not bad to look at.
No,
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I just love those 70s horror books.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's better than what I'm sleeping with these days. Nothing. So publication date on that is June 10th of 1974.
Oh, 74.
Okay, cool. It looks in pretty good condition, Pete, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
it's a
good,
nice
really
one.
good.
It's a nice one, Jason. It hasn't got many spine ticks. Yeah, I'm rubbish at grading, as you know, but it looks pretty nice to me. So
It looks great.
yeah, I'll be sending that one off, I think.
Awesome. Let's see. We got a couple of people, of course, watching, but we got VP in the house. Everything is a spec book nowadays.
Yeah.
We have Off My Shelves. Hey, what's going on, man? I don't think I've ever seen you here in the chat, but if you are new here, welcome to the channel. We got Shattered Glass Comic Reviews in the house. Paul just recently showed up on their channel. We got the Biker Man. What kind of bikes? Bicycles?
Hey,
Motorbikes?
Biker Man. How are you, buddy?
Got Ryan from Automatic Comics in the house as well. Appreciate you stopping by. I just watched one of your videos right before the live stream. We got Ian Carter in the house as well.
Ian.
Hey, buddy.
And we also have this guy in the house too. I don't trust this dude.
Who's
This
he?
is-
No, guys, very
Yeah.
suspicious.
Stalker.
yeah. Same goes for this guy too.
Oh, he's a good-looking chap. I know him.
Oh, you do? All right.
He is, mate, but I can't understand a word he says.
Subtitles.
Touche.
Oh boy. All right. Who's up? James, you're up next.
Right, so I'm going to go for some Jack Kirby. You okay with that?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Of course, the king.
Who's that?
Who that
It's,
dude?
it's not. It is.
Oh, you got a clear back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Devil Dinosaur #1.
Nice.
First
Yeah.
appearance of Devil Dinosaur and Moon Boy, who Moon Boy has been replaced by Moon Girl for the new upcoming
Yep.
Disney Plus animated series. Is it?
I believe you're right.
Yep. Yeah. I think Kirby's pretty much done everything on this book, hasn't he? So the art, the story, he's probably even edited it as well. I think he has, But yeah, awesome cover.
Great cover.
1978. I just I love Jack Kirby. I love his artwork, and I'm really happy to own a decent condition copy of this book. It's not relatively expensive to own, to be honest. I think the Moon Girl book is more valuable than this one, isn't it?
Which is kind of weird, no?
Yeah.
Well, kind of weird
Yeah,
seeing this
it's
is from
such a-
1978 and that's from like 2016 or something.
Yeah, and that's a Kirby. The other one's
And
obviously
it's a
orange,
Kirby,
so-
exactly. And like Kirby's stamp is all over it with the art and the story. So
But I don't know if that version of the character really took off, did it?
no, he didn't. No.
Yeah.
No, Moon
What
Boy
is he?
didn't.
'Cause I've never read that one. Is he like a little monkey or something?
It looks like it. Yeah, I've never read it.
It's
to
like
be
a little
honest, but-
Neanderthal boy or something, I think.
Yeah.
but yeah.
He's
Hair all over his body. He's a bit like Jason.
he's a gnome. He's a garden
What are, you
gnome.
what are you gonna do with that book, dude? Are you gonna send it to CGC? Are you keeping it raw?
Raw!
It's
What
it's
is it
got
good for?
One, I'll be honest. It's got one non-color breaking spine tick. I could send it to CGC at some point, but to be honest, I'm probably not sending stuff off for CGC for a while.
Yeah, fuck CGC.
What?
I can't say that.
Can't say that. Jason's got a sponsorship deal with them.
What?
It's just broken now, yeah.
I broke the news.
Yeah,
Do-do-do.
breaking news.
Exclusive
Breaking
news
news.
is yeah.
Breaking news.
It's not
On
bad.
this edition, we hate to interrupt your scheduled program, but Jason Parker Comics has been sponsored by CGC. Now back to your
I wish. I wish.
The,
Oh my
the,
goodness.
the
See,
deal you have is that they send you all of the incorrect labeled CGC, right?
I was
Yeah.
going to say
Yeah.
they absolutely detest Jason. The thorn in their side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to think of me as a true crusader for the little people.
The truth seeker, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all it is.
You're just like, man, fuck this guy already. Give him a low grade already.
It happens all the time.
Let's,
All
let's
right.
just let's put the wrong label on a book. Let's put some plastic
Yeah.
in there and
Is Superman Marvel? Like, I don't know, man. That's
Yeah.
like imagine like the person who was like slabbing his books or like Superman's Marvel, right? Like I feel like that would be my wife like working at CGC. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Did you
She'll
guys see
point-
there was on sorry, Kevin, on Shattered Reviews, he posted a story that a CGC book, it was Teen Tale of the Teen Titans like 44, the first Nightwing,
upside down. Yeah.
upside down. The comic was upside down in the holder.
It's cray. It's cray. What's going on?
wow.
Sorry, Kevin, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, I've never seen Upside Down. I didn't see that, Paul. Was that on the video recently that you were in with?
No, it was on Shattered Reviews. You know the stories, you get the quick things. You
Oh, okay. I haven't seen a book Upside Down yet, but I have seen a comic book, backwards. Yes, thank you. In a slab,
Yeah,
and
the
I'm like,
Dorkeries had one, didn't they? Do you remember the Dorkeries?
yes,
Yeah.
it was the Dorkeries.
It was
Yes.
it was
It was
the
some Star Wars book, right?
Star Wars book, yeah.
Yeah. I've seen that before, and I've seen signed books come with a blue label saying who it's signed by. I've seen that. Yikes! I don't know what's going on. Burke Family 54 Comics just posted a video of his unboxing, and his slabs came back kind of crappy. But,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, he had a nightmare. Little scuffs all over them, wasn't there?
Scuffs all over
Yeah.
them, and then I just watched who was I saying? Automatic Comics. They damaged his book while grading, and I'm like, man, this is why I'm kind of afraid to not resubmit, but to send in my DD #1 for a reholder, because like I don't know what the hell's gonna happen there, dude. Scary stuff. Scary times we live in with CGC. All right, Jason, what do you got?
Okay, guys. So I've got a mixture of raw and slab books. Here is my raw one.
Oh,
Okay.
Mm.
So,
Nice.
don't you know the significance of this book?
First Agatha.
First Agatha
First
Harkness,
Agatha
right?
Harkness.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Funny story about this one, guys. Let me tell you about it, right? James and I went to visit a little place called Worcester, I think it was, wasn't it, James?
you were in
Yeah, out
Worcester,
of this
Mass?
world.
We were in Worcester, not Worcestershire. We were in Worcester, and we were just looking at this comic shop called
Out of this world.
Out of This World Comics, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Great little place. And he had two of these on the shelf, right? And one was in pretty poor condition, and this was the better condition one. And so I thought, I'll get this. And I think I paid, I can't remember now how much it might have been, 30 or 40 pounds, which is about $50, $60, something like that, right? And then got home, and then that night, an alert came on Key Collector to say about an Agatha Harkness series. So I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Literally, this never happens to me. It never does. I always lose out, right? But this time, I'm the winner. So I'm going to be sending this off to CGC. It's in pretty good condition, and I would say after a little press, maybe it's a 7.5 to an 8, maybe. So I don't know what you think, guys. Think it might be.
Very
but-
nice. It looks nice.
Looks nice.
He ends up turning
And it
out
looks
to be
nice
a
in my
winner,
mouth.
and then you'll send it to CGC and it'll get a purple label, no grade.
Yeah. Guaranteed. Flat out.
First appearance, Bruce Wayne on the title.
It's like,
Yeah.
and the label will say it's fantastic. It's like Spider-Man number 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guaranteed.
This is a Teen Titans book right here.
Do you not think, Jason, that one's going to continue to rise because of her portrayal on the show? Because she was superb, absolutely superb.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I think she perhaps made the One Division series so good. And that song, the theme tune, which I couldn't get out of my head for months.
But it was a little disappointing because we all knew that she was Agatha anyway.
Yeah.
Prior. All the
Well,
comic
we
fans
were
knew.
all disappointed because we all invested in Silver Surfer 3.
Yeah.
And we were hoping Mephisto was going to turn up and never did.
Mephisto, everything was Mephisto on that show.
It was, yeah.
I just don't think it's ever going to happen now.
You know,
Yeah,
it was so
Hamilton
funny
would be
because like I know I was really, really late into the game watching it, but like I would like joke with myself watching it, be like, "Oh, that's fucking Mephisto right there. It's red." That's a sign right there. That's the clue. Mephisto's coming, man. So like, do you guys think that, you know, with like, do you think anybody would know who Agatha Harkness is if it weren't for that show, though? I didn't know who the fuck she was.
I didn't.
I remember reading that during the House of M and all that kind of stuff when all that kicked off with Wanda, but she's never been a particularly big character, I don't think.
No.
Certainly not a first appearance I would have rushed to have picked up. Do you know what I mean? Before that show.
Right. I think
Right.
this is like the way the MCU kind of trolls us. Like it's like you will never expect this character to be big, so we're gonna put him in the show and a movie now into the MCU, and then their book is gonna completely explode. Like look at Way Vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That book is still kind of expensive. It's dropped a little bit, but it's really still really expensive after all this time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
True that.
I think it's nuts. All right. We are 26 minutes in. It is my turn. What would you guys like to see? Would you guys like to see something from the back issue boxes? We got Marvel and DC. I have no slabs other. I'm sorry.
Aren't you gonna unbox? You're gonna unbox, aren't you?
We're going to save that toward the end. We got to
Okay,
keep people
all right.
around for a reason.
Build the excitement.
Good plug. Good plug.
That's how you do it.
I love it to you. Always learning from you, Kevin.
See, write down notes. Classes in session, everybody. I've only been doing this for 4 years and not a million subscribers yet. But what do you guys want to see? I have no slabs.
Let's get some back issues. Got any Marvel back issues?
Of course I do.
Not Venom.
It's not symbiote related.
Okay, I don't have my symbiote box.
I haven't got any books that aren't
No.
symbiote related.
All of my symbiote boxes are over there. I have nothing symbiote related. All right, what do we have? Oh.
And then 3.
So okay, I've been on a really big kick with this character lately. I don't know what it is. Like I kind of go, is there a character that you guys collect where you're like, oh man, I gotta collect this right now, and then you kind of fade away for a little bit, and you're like, I gotta collect them again. But here's Daredevil. I've been on a huge Daredevil kick lately, buying all sorts of Daredevil comic books. This is Daredevil number 141. And this is the third appearance of Bullseye. I've been trying to get all of the early appearances of Bullseye because he's just the depicted Daredevil villain for me. He's one of my favorites, and I mean the early appearances are a bit campy. I mean, like he shoots Daredevil out of a sort of like a slingshot here, but you know, it's just one of my favorites. I can't think of the cover artist. Does anybody know? Maybe Paul knows. Paul, I know you're an encyclopedia. No, okay, never mind.
It's
He's-
not Hollywood, is it?
No.
What
It's
issue is it
Cockrum.
on?
I'm sorry, Cockrum.
Dave Cockrum?
Yes, Dave Cockrum.
Dave.
So Yes, Dave Cockrum. So I really enjoy his covers. I recently bought, it's in another box, but I got the fourth appearance of Bullseye. That was a really great issue with him in it. The first issue and the fourth issue of Bullseye, the first and fourth appearance, I should say, of Bullseye are both really good. But like I said, when it comes to Daredevil, if it's not Bullseye or Kingpin, I mean, all the other villains are kind of a hogwash for me. But I recently just read Born Again, and that was absolutely fantastic. That was a great read. Hey, we got a super chat from my buddy Burke Family 54 Comics.
Oh man!
Thank you so much, buddy. Guys, go check out Burke
Oh,
Family
Steve.
54 Comics. Yeah, he's a great dude. He goes live every Thursday for comic book reviews, like the new weekly comic book reviews. He does CGC unboxings. He recently got one in. Not too great on his side. I mean, we kind of spoiled it a little bit here, but go check it out on your own. But he does a lot of great content. He's a really good friend of mine, and I definitely want you guys to go check out Burke Family 54 Comics.
Yeah, good dude.
Do yourself a favor and check him out. So that is my pull for this turn. We got Daredevil number 141, and also I want to add that I am a sucker for yellow covers when it comes to Daredevil. Don't know why, but I don't know. It just, the yellow complements the red very nicely.
Red does very much.
Who doesn't like Daredevil? Who doesn't like DD?
No. Who doesn't like
Yeah.
DDs?
Yeah. We were all thinking the same. Damn.
True that.
Born Again is superb. Yeah, so I bought the trade paperback on it, and I spent the night reading that, and that was fantastic. That was glorious. That was
the night with those double Ds, did you?
Oh, did I? I wish. All right, so that will be our first round here. We're a half hour in, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. That is super important. That helps me out in this video. And again, guys, don't be afraid to show that love and support to these guys here who are dedicating their time and their comic book knowledge for you. And if you want to see more of what they have in their collections or more of the stuff that they upload on their channels, make sure you guys, again, check them out. So round two here. Paul, what do you got?
I'm going to stick with something that is kind of, will be topical in just a couple of months here, having to do with a movie. This is The Amazing Spider-Man 365. It's the 30th anniversary foil, 3D foil. You can tell it's a 90s comic because it has foil and 3D and basically everything that is
every gimmick going
belongs in the 90s. But this is the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099, who will be in the new Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 movie coming out in October. When I was growing up, when this came out, I was not a Marvel collector at all. I was strictly DC. But if you know me, I love foil and I love the gimmick covers. And when they did them, they did like 3 or 4 at least anyway, across all the Spider-Man titles. I picked up every single one of them because I'm like a moth to flames. But I really love this this comic though, and again, because it's Spider-Man 2099 also has a new series out as well, a new comic book series. So again, I thought this was kind of topical, so I pulled it out.
Nice. Cool, man. I used to, you know what the funny thing is, and this is one of those moments that I kind of regret, as always, but one time I bought a comic book on eBay. Someone sent a freebie. It was a Spider-Man 2099 #1, not the first appearance. And I read it, and of course, I always liked that suit. I always liked that costume. I like Miguel as Spider-Man. And I was just like, you know what? It was riddled with spine ticks, but I was like, you know what? I'll just give this to somebody for the next time they buy something from me, pass it along kind of thing. And now I'm like, I should have kept that damn book. Not to resell it or anything, but just like, I kind of wish I still had it. We have Adrian Panda Awesome 316 in the house. What is up, brother? How you doing?
Hey,
Appreciate you, brother. Panda, you gotta come back, man. You're way overdue to come back on here. But yeah, great book, man. complete 90s nostalgia with the chromium.
It's really hard to get in high grade, isn't it? Because the
the black
spine.
spine.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so
yeah.
thick
Right.
as well, isn't it?
Especially with
Yep.
the newsstand.
Yeah, tremendous book.
All right, Pete, what do you got?
Right, I shall reach back into the box, and we have got. Ooh, it's a nice one. So, Amazing Spider-Man
Holy
annual
oh,
number
oh.
one
He
Nice.
just pulls out an
Wow.
ASM1 annual.
Exactly.
My God.
from 1964. This is obviously the first appearance of the Sinister Six. This one's in pretty good nick. If this is a tremendous read, I don't know if you've actually read the book. The last few pages in it are kind of like a who's who of Spider-Man. It talks about how he got his powers and his different weapons. It goes into detail about his web shooters and things. Just brilliant. And all the Sinister Six have got pinups and things like that. So obviously a bit of a big key Spidey book. I don't really collect villains, so I may grade
don't
this
want it
one
then,
and
do you?
let it go. It's picked up a bit of steam because of all the Spider-Man stuff, obviously, in terms of the last movie. We think Sony's perhaps trying to design their own version of the Sinister Six with Morbius and now Kraven the Hunter and whatnot. So that might be interesting. But yeah, so this is another one that I've got in my box to press and then to get graded, I think, and just interested to see what it comes back as.
Cool.
Yeah, another nice book.
Very
nice.
very thick book.
Yeah.
I saw when you turned it to the side there, I saw the spine there. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
Huge, isn't it?
I mean, I know it says 72 pages, but damn, that's a thick boy.
People often say that to me as well, Kev, to be honest.
They say the same to me as well. Oversized.
Bulbous. That's a word I like.
Bulbous.
Arseholes.
I want to take a quick second and say hey to my buddy all over in New Zealand, the uncanny Kyle Waka. What is up, brother? You are also due back to come on the channel, man. I haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing well, Kyle. All right, James, Mr. Mac. What do you got?
Mr. Mac.
He loves that.
Gonna go for a slab. Can anybody guess? Obviously, it's a Marvel book.
Oh, of course they do.
Can you guess what
So
book
it's
it
a
is?
statement-
I think so. I think so.
Me
think so.
and Jason were discussing this the other day. You know, you call this show "What's That Comic Book?" You should do it from guess what the comic is from behind.
Then Paul would kind of sue me for a little bit. No, you can.
Is that what
Kind of
you
like
do?
Shazam to Superman. It's like, you know.
Right, so it's Wolverine issue number 1.
Yeah, I was right.
Oh,
And it's
I thought of it in
signed
my head.
by
Oh, look
Frank.
at the teeny weeny Frank Miller signature.
Frank Miller, custom label, and I recently acquired this from Mr. Jason Parker.
Oh, snap! Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't.
nice.
I knew I haven't seen it before. I mean, when I saw the back of the cover, I was like, "Oh, I know what that is." But man, how long ago did you have that?
I've had it for about a week and a half. Is it, Jace?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, for about a week and a half.
As soon as the
Obvi-
check cleared, basically.
As soon as the check clearly sent, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, so Chris Claremont story, art by Joe Rubenstein and Frank Miller.
Mhm.
Classic cover. I like Kev. I am an absolute sucker for covers they've got orange on them. It just really stands out, and this cover is probably, I mean, it's a great Wolverine cover. Let's be honest.
They just
And
pop.
You've got Chuck Norris on the fucking back as well.
Ah,
I mean, I don't even know what Megaforce is, but it looks cool. Looks cool as shit.
You sure that's Chuck Norris? It looks more like Noel Edmonds to me. Noel Edmonds!
These guys probably won't know who Noel
No,
Edmonds
they'll not
are.
know who Noel Edmonds is.
like, who's Noel Edmonds?
Yeah. Oh, he's an English institution. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you heard of Jimmy Savile?
Oh, he's not.
No, but he was like
Around the same
quite
time.
similar,
Yeah.
around the same time,
Hmm.
but not
DJ,
anywhere near like that. Sorry, Noel.
No.
Not
Oh, like,
comparing.
I know the name, but just from the news.
Yeah. Adrian Panda Austin 316. I love that candy corn Wolverine cover. Wow, I will never unsee that now. Thanks. Thanks.
Come on.
That book also features the famous quote that Wolverine says that I am the best at what I do, and what I do isn't very nice. Mm. That's a comic book that I could always reread. I love that series. Recently, actually, because of how expensive those comic books have gotten now, I have actually bought a trade paperback. So whenever I want to reread them, I'm not fingering through my comic books, my raw comic books. So,
Oh my god!
I do actually have another copy.
Oh yeah.
But
Yep.
it's a newsstand, and it's mid grade. It's not anything like that at all.
When I bought my copies, I think back in I think about 3-4 years ago, you could get them for about $100, $80. I want to say I spent $85 on mine, but I think they're going for a couple $100 now for the full set.
Yeah,
crazy. I mean, I think it's well worth it though. I mean, it is a classic series. I mean, it's a book from the 80s for shit's sakes, and they are a good read. The artwork is good. This is where I like Frank Miller's artwork. After Frank Miller kind of leaves Marvel and kind of goes off of what the comic book industry expected of him, and he started exploring his own style, which is fine. You know what I mean? Kind of wanted to hey, this is what Frank Miller actually looks like. But I would have to say that the more industrial side of his artwork looks better. It was until he left Marvel where I didn't really care too much about his artwork. But his storytelling all the time, man. His storytelling is top notch.
Agree.
Let's see. Burke Family 54. I bought my copy for $24. It came back a 9.4, and I read it before getting it pressed and graded. Bam.
Whoa. Steve's got the magic fingers. That's what.
Ooh. Yeah,
that's what he tells me anyway.
It has gone up in value a lot.
Now he says.
All right.
Does anyone want to buy a 9.4 Wolverine?
Jason, your turn.
Okay, I sent this book off to CGC a while back. Raw book. Didn't really know what grade I was going to get. I thought it might be high grade. And it's this one here. Okay, so perhaps a little bit of clarification on where we are with Wolverine on this here. Is it the second cameo of Wolverine on this?
It's kind of all over the place. It's second
cameo,
third appearance. I mean, it's kind of all over the place. I mean, and then some people say Giant Size X-Men is the first full appearance, and it's it's a mess.
Yeah.
The whole Wolverine thing's a mess.
It is. Anyway, 9.4.
Whoa!
Nice.
So, for such an old book, 1974, it's near mint. It's near mint. Near mint condition. Right, I've seen some people with facsimiles with lower grades than this. Facsimile,
Absurd.
It's absurd.
So, lovely looking, clean book. I believe it is. It says here, right? First appearance. Oh, Wolverine cameo on the first page. That's what it says on here. It doesn't even say third appearance or second cameo or anything like that. So no one really knows, not even CGC.
If I'm not mistaken, so his appearance in that is where he's fighting the Hulk still after 181, and the military just comes and picks him up in a helicopter, and he just kind of goes away, right?
Yeah.
They're just Weapon X, come back. That's all you get from Wolverine.
And that was it, wasn't it? Because when was his next appearance then? 82? Was it?
I thought his next appearance was Giant Size.
Yeah, Giant Size X-Men, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the Giant Size. Yeah, of course he was. What am I talking about? Fucking idiot. Yeah.
This guy knows nothing about comic books. Don't subscribe to his channel. He just buy
this guy from?
Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot.
I paid him $5 on the street, and I set him up in a hotel room and gave him a bunch of my books. Those are all my books, by the way.
With free pizza all night.
Brick Family, Hulk 180 is his first appearance. I would agree with you, but I'm not spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars for one panel of Wolverine.
I think people who have a Hulk 180 say it's his first appearance, don't they?
Yeah.
And people who have a 181 say it's his first appearance.
And people who have both just don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you have both, you can buy whichever one you want to pay more for. Is your first
Yeah.
Well, I think
exactly.
the market dictates that it is the 181.
Exactly,
let's be honest.
What book have you got, James?
I've got a 181, courtesy of
yeah.
you. I'm still fucking paying it off though.
It's forever.
Yeah. It's the most expensive book I've ever bought.
Yeah. Worth
I
it.
hear ya.
Worth it, mate.
It is worth it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Much,
it's
much.
100%.
Got Mad Spidey in the house as well. Mad Spidey, what's going on?
Hey,
All the way
Mad
from
Spidey.
Australia.
Hey, buddy.
So your 180 is your most expensive comic book by James?
181, yeah.
I'm sorry, your 181. Yeah.
Yep.
At one point that was my most expensive until I bought my Werewolf by Night 32.
Yeah. What a great investment that is.
And I'm thinking about even going higher, even bigger. I haven't yet. While the wife has been gone, I've been saving up for it.
Hey, you got 7 days, right? 8 days.
Look at Pete showing off.
My most expensive.
Ooh.
That was the most
How
I've ever laid out for a comic book.
Do you
Are you
mind,
allowed
do
to
you
say
mind
how much that
disclosing?
cost?
Say again, Jason?
I was going to say, do you mind saying how much that was?
I bought it about 2 years ago, raw, and then when I graded it and whatnot, I think the total price was about £1,800.
Pounds.
But
That's really good.
Yeah, but that's the most I've
Yeah.
paid out.
That's
on
not
a-
bad.
on a
So
comic. no.
that's like $2,300.
Oh,
So
okay,
what-
good. All right. I was gonna say $2,500. I don't know exactly, but thank you, Jason, for clearing that up.
Yeah, that's cool. That's not bad actually.
How
No.
much is it worth
Done
now,
well,
Pete?
Done well there, mate.
I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't looked because I'm one of those. That's the one that I'll always hopefully stay in my collection. But if the price is through the roof, I can't justify keeping it. Do you know what I mean?
No.
So
no.
I'm trying not to look at the value of that one just in case it makes us want to sell it.
I'm sorry. It's a P. It's a 1.8.
It's a 1.5, but it's a conserved grade.
Okay. So someone on YouTube, what's his name? I can't think of his name. But
Give us a clue.
Huh?
What gives a clue about him?
So he's going to be selling his most of his comic book collection because he works at a comic book shop, and they have a Journey into Mystery, the first Thor, and it was a 1.8, and the shop is asking $9,000 for it.
Wow.
Oh.
So, yeah, Switch Comics. That's who it is. Switch Comics. Thank you. Yeah, he recently came on his channel like, almost my whole collection is for sale. Is going higher, Kev, mean you're going to buy 10 more A's and 300s? It might happen.
Yeah.
I might want to bring it to the double digits to 10. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Kev, would you ever buy another one?
I would only
if you saw one for cheap, you'd buy it. Yeah.
if I saw one for cheap, I would definitely. I mean, I would have no choice to buy it. The only way I would buy another one is if I were to upgrade. And that is actually something I have been thinking about this year because I've been doing a lot of upgrading on the channel, and it feels amazing when you upgrade comic books. I've upgraded raw books here and there, but I've never like upgraded slabs or like big books, and I've just been like, man, it feels great to upgrade some comic books. But that's been somewhat of my goal this year, and I mean, also chipping away at the old list. All right, we are 48 minutes in. It is my turn. What is a cheap price for an ASM 300? I don't know, man. I mean, so after having 8 of them, I don't follow the market on them too much anymore. So I don't even know what they're really going for.
I think comics in general have come down, and there's been a little bit of a slump.
A little bit, yes.
And
yes.
but they're still commanding quite good prices, to be honest with you.
I would not, VP. I would not sell any of my 300s for anything. I'm dead serious. I love that. I love that damn book so damn much. That book means so much to me. I couldn't do it.
What about for a really low grade Amazing Fantasy 15?
So your brother has brought that up, and at a point in time, I think it was about 2 years ago, where your brother actually asked me that, and I said on the channel, or whoever's channel we were on, I was like, I could buy a low grade AF-15 if I wanted to, but now it's like it's almost impossible now.
Yeah,
now,
right.
And now I couldn't even do it. I mean, at the time, I think I could have maybe snuck away with a 1.0, but now it's just no way. No freaking way. I just couldn't spend that much. I just don't. I can't fathom that much about spending that much on a comic book. I mean, I've told you guys I bought my Werewolf number 32, Werewolf by Night 32. That was the most expensive comic book I bought, and when I was buying it, I felt sick buying it. I'm on the phone with the bank, like, hey, I'm going to spend that much money. Is this okay?
I was having this exact conversation with an American YouTuber, Ephraim from Past Point One Comics. Do you know if any of you guys know him?
Yeah.
And we're just having a general chat after the show, I think it was, and we're talking about the most expensive book. And he whipped out his AF-15. I think it was a 6.5 or something obscene like that.
6.5.
I think it was either a 5.5 or a 6.5. It was a decent grade.
Either way,
I nearly passed out. It was obscene, you know.
We've
He
had
can retire.
We've had somebody on here. He goes by Errol. He's made a couple appearances on here. He has a 7.0.
Whoa.
Oh, do you know what? I follow
He had 6 copies. He had 6 copies of AF-15 and sold them all for that one big grade.
That's right.
And most of his collection. Insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, of course, it would obviously be amazing to own the first appearance of Spider-Man, right? It would be absolutely jaw-dropping. I think if I had one of those, I would not buy a single damn comic book ever again, because I probably couldn't even afford it anymore. But I just know that comic book is so out of reach that I don't even think about owning one.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just like I don't even dream about it.
No, because you'll just end up crying in a small ball in the corner of your room, sweating.
Constantly worried that someone's going to break into your house and take it. That's what I'd be worried about.
And to even going back to James' question, if I were to choose an AF-15, I know you guys are all going to give me shit for this. If I had to choose an AF-15 or my 8 copies of an ASM 300, I would actually still keep my ASM 300s. That's how much I love that book.
Well, yeah, you're wrong.
There is no Venom in AF-15, right?
Yeah. I could draw one in.
Yeah, you can put a
just over the top.
I could remark it. I can do a page. I did hold on, shameless plug. I did this Venom last night.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I like that.
I didn't know what to do on the background, so I kind of just gave up.
I like that. Yeah, looks tremendous.
Yeah,
very good.
Nice.
I don't know. All right, guys. So we are 52 minutes in. It is Kevin. You are wrong, though. I know I am. I know. I get it, guys. I get it. It's the whole symbiote thing. It's the books. The ASM 300s themselves are a symbiote to me. Okay, I can't get rid of them. They are attached to me. If I do, it hurts. I'm in pain. I love AF-15, but I would much rather own other keys. I would choose a DD1 over an AF-15. Well said. Okay. I mean, and to also to the point of all those comic books that I bought that were pretty expensive, I don't regret it at all. I mean, I was seeing some books recently, especially a House of Secrets number 92. I think I saw one on Instagram for 5.0 going for the same price where I bought my 7.5 back in the day, where the US was passing out stimmy checks.
Oh yeah. Free monies.
And I was just like, man, like that book is a stimmy check right there. That's crazy. Especially an ASM 129, like that the price where I bought mine has almost tripled.
Wow.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, so it's my turn, right? I said I was going to unbox a book, and we have this right here. Okay, so we have a book right here. I got this in yesterday. Super fast shipping. Bought this on eBay. This was something on my watch list for quite a while. It wasn't a book that was on my list, but I saw it and I was like, yeah, I gotta have that.
Is that you watch this on eBay? Do you say?
Yeah, so I've had it on my watch list for a little bit.
Did they send you a random offer? Is that what it was to get?
They did. I wasn't able to buy it at that time. So when the offer was over, and when I was ready to buy it, I just submitted as an offer the same price of the offer that he had. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was just like, yeah, I gotta have this. This is a really cool book. I just gotta grab it. So
make yourself big, Kev. Make yourself big, dude.
Well, I don't know how long this is gonna take. So does anybody want to take a guess of what book it is or what character it is?
Yeah, it's Lethal
It's
Protector 1.
I'm sorry?
Lethal Protector 1.
It's the
Oh,
gold
is it a
version of Lethal
50-15?
Protector 1.
No, no. I'll tell you what, Kev. Show us the back.
There's a freebie in here, and
What?
It's an amazing freebie.
If I am correct about this freebie is kind of an expensive book, actually. Not like crazy expensive, but like it is an expensive freebie. Oh my god, I think there's 2 freebies in here. What is going on? Dude, this guy is the best eBayer ever.
The packing looked really good as well.
The packing was good.
Yeah.
So actually, before I showed you guys the packaging, it was in another box already.
Wow.
So can I just clarify before you show us the book? Can we try and guess it from the back? Is it CGC?
You can't even see the back. It is graded.
Yeah,
it is. All right. So starting off with Paul. Paul, do you have any guesses?
Daredevil 6.
Okay. He's going off. He's going off with me having the Daredevil cake. I like it. He's paying attention. He's paying attention. All right, Triple G, what do you think?
Not a clue, but I'm going to go Venom related. Is it going to be a Symbiote Books?
Okay. James?
I reckon
Mm-hmm.
it is. Oh, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Just find out what the issue number is.
Dude, I can't believe there's. Hold on. There are.
He's cheating. He's cheating. He's going on his eBay account.
Well, I'm just hacking into Kev's eBay account and see.
Yeah, see what he's.
So you're admitting it as well. Shocking.
No, I'm on
Guys.
Key Collection. I'm just trying to find out an issue number.
Hold on,
Honestly.
guys. There are 4 freebies here. 4
What?
freebie books.
Well,
And there's
I
4
think-
of us.
4 of us. That's really good. Yeah.
I think it's a Daredevil 168.
Okay. All right. Jason?
Right, it's Venom Lethal Protector #1 Gold Foil Edition.
Oh my god. All right. So
Pete's guess. Pete guessed.
since you guys Pete's guessed. Since you guys already guessed, do you guys want to just see the slab or do you guys want to see these freebies first?
Do the
Which I-
freebies and then show us the
Yeah,
back
do
of
the
the book.
freebies, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Whoa.
Make
Okay.
yourself big.
This is crazy. I am going
I'm
to
really excited right now. I'm so excited.
I'm going to send this guy such great feedback. Okay, so this was the first freebie that I saw, and if I'm not mistaken, okay, and I could be, but this book is not worth a whole lot of money, but it's like a $20 wall book, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Wolverine Origins, the
nice.
Yeah.
Wizard World for Philadelphia sketch. It's Michael Turner, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
I had
Dude,
that in
nice.
9.8. Yeah, so.
you have this in 9.8?
I had it. Yeah, I sold it.
Oh, okay, all right. It's a value book, no?
Yeah.
It's tremendous.
That's nice.
Lovely cover.
Wow. Okay, so like it's not mint. It's got spine ticks, but still for free.
It's a freebie, isn't it?
I got 4 freebies over here for a price of a book. All right, here's another great book that, I mean, it's Batman, and I can't go wrong with it. I see it all the time. Here's a great George Perez cover. Batman,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Batman Year
about.
3, Part
Yeah.
2 of 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
dude, guys, I am floored right now. I mean, I was super excited about the book, and now here I am. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Oh my god.
No.
A free
wow.
book. A free book.
Year 1, Part 1.
He must be selling. He must be selling his collection.
Oh my
He's just trying to get
goodness.
rid of books.
This is my favorite
amazing.
story right here.
That looks
That's
in really
incredible.
nice condition.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Okay, and all right. Paul, you'll like this one. Here's more George Perez greatness.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great comic. That's a great comic.
Damn, that is all right. For
That is
real,
actually too, Kevin. That's the last appearance of Dick Grayson as Robin.
it is. You're right. You're right. Thank you so much, Paul. That is quite the freebie list right here.
That's awesome.
Damn, the new Teen Titans number 39. We got a Wolverine Origins variant number 1, the sketch edition. We got a Batman Year 3, Part 2 of 4, and damn, Batman Year 1, Part 1. God damn, now I got 2 copies of Batman Year 1. I'll take it. I'll take all of the copies of Batman Year 1. All right, one more time. Let's so Paul, what do you think?
Daredevil number 6.
Okay.
Venom related, not sure.
Venom related, not sure. James.
Daredevil 168. First Electra.
Okay. And Jason.
Lethal Protector 1 gold foil variant.
All right. Well, let me first say that you were all fucking wrong.
It's thousands of books that we could have been.
All right, here it is. Really cool book. Love this cover. Love the story. Love both of these characters. This is a Punisher War Journal number 6.
Oh, nice.
Would never.
Wow.
The
Signed.
first meeting of Wolverine and the Punisher, signed by Jim Lee.
Jim Lee. Yep.
Tremendous.
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome.
Huh?
That's a
Nice.
stunning
Yeah,
cover.
nice.
Look at that signature. Kev, how much was that?
This was a whopping $300.
Nice.
Very
That,
nice.
the signature placement on that is amazing as well.
It is
Yeah.
really good. And like I said, I absolutely love this comic book. I mean, so this came out 1989. Isn't it freaking crazy how long it took for these two characters to actually have their first meeting together?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, come on. You
Stunning.
got the two most badass Marvel characters, and it took that long for them to meet. God damn. Love Jim Lee. So this is the second Jim Lee signature in the PC. So I was like, yeah, Wolverine, Punisher book. I gotta have this. And again, orange cover. What did James say? Huh?
Right.
He's a sucker for them orange and bright colored covers. Damn.
I'll be honest,
Damn.
I'll be
Tremendous.
looking on eBay after this for a copy of that.
It was sadly the only one that was signed.
James
But
gets
have-
FOMO big time, doesn't he?
Have
You
faith,
really do.
James. Have faith,
What-
James. You will
Oh,
find
no,
one.
I will be honest. I am having like a existential crisis. Is that the right?
Yeah, that's right.
A midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis.
It might be midlife, but it's just I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm not really getting enjoyment from comics as much as I used to. I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
And like I don't know. It's like a strange thing.
I wish I
where-
was feeling that way so I could save some money.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. I feel like
I
the
say,
shirt.
I will be happy to enjoy your comics for you if you ever get that way.
Yeah, James. Send on over that Godzilla.
You got that Godzilla?
Just make sure that I get first dibs. All right, I'm your American brother.
I don't know. It's just like a weird. Like when we went to that comic fair a few weeks ago, and it was like there was nothing there that I wanted. I'm getting very picky, and
yeah, I think you go through waves of that. I was talking about that with some guys the other night because I'm the same. I've been scouring eBay and nothing's jumping out, which is I think why I moved into the hot toys a little bit. But now I'm a bit bored with them. I think I've got enough of them now.
So
that was a bit of a fad for you.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Very expensive fad.
I totally get. I get it, James. I mean, I wouldn't say like I'm like bored with comic books and stuff, but there are times where like I'll go to a con and I'm like, yeah, I mean, nothing is really tickling me here. You know what I mean? There's been times where I've gone to cons, walked away with nothing, not only because I didn't find anything that I wanted to buy, or it's just that the prices were just absolutely outrageous at the con. You know what I mean? And but I totally get it, dude.
I'm doing something absolutely crazy at the moment. Rather than just collecting pretty covers, I'm actually buying books to read, and I'm actually reading comics. Which, I know, yeah. So I'm getting really into buying collected editions, and that's where I'm getting most of my enjoyment, rather than buying the first appearances and things like that.
How dare you?
I know, it's mental. Mental.
I'm kind of like shifting back to like my high school days and buying more trades.
Yeah.
Like when I was in high school, obviously I didn't have much money to buy weekly books, so I was just like, I'll wait until the trade comes out so I can buy the whole book and then read everything. But also, James, I think another reason why you're feeling the way that you are is that I think a lot of people feel that way when they feel like that their comic book collections or their collections in general are starting to peak. Like, where else can I go from here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the only books really that I'm starting to look at now are just like really expensive ones, and
and that's probably what the problem is then, mate, because they're out of reach, aren't they? The really expensive ones. Yeah. And you get that feeling then that I'll never get what I want, and you become disheartened.
Yeah.
And I think I hate in general. I hate having to sell books.
You do, don't you?
I very, very rarely do it. No. I'm a bit of a hoarder, to be honest. I just get everything in and don't like to let anything go.
Right. Same.
I could afford bigger books if I just sold, but I just can't. I don't know. I can't think of the life of me what would be worse of posting some book out for like $500, $700 or whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
And it came damaged, or I never got it, or do you know what I mean?
Right. And now not only have you damaged something that you liked, but now you're at a loss of not having it and lost money at the same time. I totally get it, dude. So when I sell things for other things, I always look at my comic books last, unless there's just a book that I read and I don't enjoy it. Like, okay, this was a nothing buy. Like, I read it, I didn't like the story, the artwork wasn't good, let's just get rid of it. It's taking up space in the collection. But I always look at my comic books last when it comes to selling things for other things. So I will sell, some of not only my artwork, but artwork that I have in the collection. I will sell statues, action figures. I will sell all of that before I sell any of my comic books. Because I enjoy the comic books more than anything else. Like, I love looking at my statues. They're glorious. But nothing gives me more enjoyment than my comic books than over statues and action figures. And also that the comic books also retain their value, if not go up in value more than the action figures, statues, art, etc.
Absolutely.
But I totally get it, dude. I totally get it. Matt Spidey, I sell nothing.
Nothing. Well done, Matt Spidey. Good on you, mate.
All right, guys, we are past the hour. I think we're going to wrap it up there. I can't get over these freaking freebies, man. Holy shit.
That's amazing.
But guys, I want to thank you so much for an awesome time on today's show. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out, nerding out with me. Greatly appreciated. And to the people who are watching, yeah, no problem. And to the people who are watching, thank you so much for hanging out as well. We have 17 people watching at this point. We almost had 20 people watching at at the given time, which is pretty great. Pretty good for a live stream for me. But again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you haven't entered my 3,500 subscriber giveaway yet, please do so. Also, drop down in this video's description down below. Check out these guys on YouTube and Instagram. Check out Jason Parker's giveaway that he's got going on. It's just a what's the book again, Jason, that they could win?
Oh, Strange Academy #1.
Strange Academy.
CGC 9.8.
Yeah, you tell him. That's going to be the thumbnail of the show for tonight. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, if you guys want to be a potential guest on What's That Comic Book, you can easily message me on Instagram at KarateKevin67. I get a link to my Instagram. It's in this video's description down below. Or if you want to go back to like the early 2000s and shoot me an email, you can do that by emailing superpowerreview9@gmail.com. I'm Kevin Dini for Superpower. Go ahead.
So we could just do what you did with Jason. You walked out onto the street and gave him $5 in a hotel.
Yeah. Or I'll go down in the city of New Bedford or Fall River and give a crack addict $5 for to come on the show.
Peeps on my chin.
All right, we gotta get out of here. We're getting punchy now. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later.